Franz Kafka. Early life and education. Franz Kafka was a German-speaking bohemian novelist and short story writer of the early 20th century. Born on July 3, 1883, in Prague, which was then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and is now in the Czech Republic, Kafka is best known for his distinctive style of writing and his exploration of themes related to alienation, bureaucracy, and the absurdity of human existence. He came from a middle-class Jewish family and was educated in German and attended the German Charles Ferdinand University in Prague, where he studied law. Kafka's early years were marked by a close relationship with his father, Hermann Kafka, a successful businessman, and a deep fascination with literature. His mother, Julie Kafka, also came from a cultured background. Hence, Kafka had his upbringing in a German-speaking, culturally rich environment influenced his writing. Kafka studied law at the German Charles Ferdinand University in Prague and later worked as an insurance clerk. His job in the bureaucratic world profoundly influenced his writing, as themes of isolation, absurdity, and the dehumanizing effects of bureaucracy often feature prominently in his works. Literary style and major works. Kafka's writing style is characterized by its precision, clarity, and the use of surreal and often unsettling imagery. He often employs a matter-of-fact tone even when describing bizarre or nightmarish situations. Some of his most famous works include The Metamorphosis, in which the protagonist wakes up one morning to find himself transformed into a giant insect, and The Trial, a novel that examines the surreal and absurd nature of the legal system. Kafka's writing often delves into the complexities of human psychology and the struggles of individuals trying to navigate a dehumanizing and irrational world. Major works. The Metamorphosis, 1915. The Metamorphosis, by Franz Kafka tells the story of Gregor Samsa, a young man who wakes up one morning to find himself transformed into a giant insect-like creature. The novella explores his isolation, alienation, and the impact of this transformation on his relationships with his family. As Gregor becomes increasingly isolated in his own room, his family's reactions range from fear to neglect, and his role in the household undergoes a profound change. The story delves into themes of identity, absurdity, and the dehumanizing effects of societal and familial pressures, making it a classic work of existential literature. The Trial, 1925. The Trial, by Franz Kafka revolves around Joseph K., a man who is suddenly arrested and put on trial by a mysterious and incomprehensible legal system for an unknown crime. The novel explores the absurdity, alienation, and helplessness of the individual in the face of an impenetrable bureaucracy and the human condition. The Castle, 1926. The Castle, by Franz Kafka follows the protagonist, K., a land surveyor, as he arrives in a nameless village to carry out his duties. He seeks access to the imposing castle that governs the town but is met with bureaucratic obstructions. The novel delves into themes of powerlessness, alienation, and the futile pursuit of authority. K's attempts to gain entry to the castle reflect the inherent human desire for recognition and belonging in an indifferent and labyrinthine world. A Hunger Artist, 1924. A Hunger Artist, by Franz Kafka centers on a professional fasting artist who gains fame by voluntarily starving himself in public performances. The story explores the artist's inner turmoil, his struggle for recognition, and the paradox of self-denial in a world that craves spectacle but often misunderstands or ignores genuine artistic suffering. Kafka's work delves into themes of isolation, authenticity, and the tension between the artist's pursuit of purity and society's demand for entertainment. Much of Kafka's work was published posthumously, as he left instructions for his friend Max Brod to destroy his unpublished manuscripts. However, Brod ignored Kafka's wishes and published his works, ensuring their preservation and eventual recognition. Influence. Kafka's writing has had a profound impact on literature, philosophy, and the arts. His themes of alienation, existential anxiety, and the absurdity of human existence resonated with existentialist and absurdist thinkers such as Albert Camus and Jean-Paul Sartre. Kafka's works were not widely recognized during his lifetime, but after his death in 1924, his writings gained immense popularity and critical acclaim. He is now considered one of the most important literary figures of the 20th century and a pioneer of existentialist and absurd literature. His name has even become an adjective, Kafkaesque, which has become synonymous with situations characterized by surreal, nightmarish bureaucracy and irrationality. It reflects the enduring influence of Kafka's work on culture and language. Franz Kafka's writings continue to be studied and celebrated for their exploration of the human condition, the complexities of identity, and the absurdity of modern life. His unique literary legacy remains a significant part of 20th century literature and continues to captivate readers around the world.